Hi students, good morning. Stay home, stay safe. Today you are going to learn that how to write a personal letter and punctuation. Before that, you have a warm-up session, then we can go to the class. Students, today this is the activity. The activity name is guess the sound. Sounds will be played. You have to guess it, what sound it is. I hope you will enjoy this activity. Let's start it. Students, did you enjoy this activity? I hope you enjoyed. Let's move into the class. Letter writing. Today we are in touch with our friends, relatives and others through emails, Facebook, etc. We chat on the internet, even business matters are done on the net. But the art of letter writing cannot be forgotten. Even when we send messages and information through emails, we follow it up with a written letter. Now we are going to learn that art of letter writing, which will enable us to write different types of letters. There are two types of letters: personal letters written to parents, sisters, brothers, relatives and friends, or of one kind. These are informal letters. Official letters written to heads of institutions, officials of the government, business letters, applications, invitations, etc. are of another kind. These are formal letters. Let's take the first one, informal letters. Every letter has to be written in a particular form. It is the format of the letter. So, this is the format of the informal letter. Address, that means your address you should write. Date, salutation, the way you say hello. Body of the letter and subscription, signature. After completing the letter, you need to put it in a cover and post it. On the cover, you need to write the address of the person you are writing to, and at the left corner, you need to mention your own address. The letter may appear like this. Students, let me explain you with the example letter. This example is in your English book only. Page number 13. Take your English book, listen carefully. After that, you are going to write a letter. That is your today's English worksheet. Students, this is the sample letter. At first, you write sender's address. At first, you should write sender's address. Sender's address means who is writing letter, that person's address has to be written here. Example, you are writing a letter. At first, you should write your address because you are a sender, so sender's address should be written. Students, see here 29 Sri Aurobindo Marg, Joburg, New Delhi. That means sender's address. For now, if you want to write your address means you can write your address here. Clear? Then next, leave one line. You should write date, the date of your writing. When you write letter, no, the date should be written here. Students, when you write date, there is a format. You should write the date in that format only. How? Look here. First, you can write 11 April 2019. So first date, then month, then year. Students, you should not write like this. 2019. This is wrong. You should write 11 April 2019. So when you write letter, the date you should write here. This is the format. You should write like this only. After writing date, you leave one line. Then you should write salutation. Salutation means greeting. The way you say hello. Example, look at the letter. Dear Amy. So you can write Dear Raja, my dear Raja, dear father, dear mother, my dear father, or my dear mother. It is known as salutation. Then leave one line. Students, next part is body of the letter. See, this is the body of the letter. Here only what you want to write should be written. Body of the letter has three parts. One is introduction, second one is content, third one is concluding. Introduction means how to start. Students, look here. I hope this letter finds you well. You can start a letter like this, or hi, how are you? I am fine. Or I received your letter. Like that you can write introduction part. Do you understand, students? How to write introduction part means I hope this letter finds you well, or hi friends, how are you? Like that write your friend name. Hi, how are you? I am fine. Or I received your letter. Like that you can write introduction part. Then come to content part. Here only what you want to write should be written. Minimum 50 words you should write. Here fully related to the content. So what thoughts you want to write, you can write here. Students, here the important thing is personal letter you can write in friendly manner. Friendly manner means hi da, I have not. Students, see, I have not. Usually we will write I have not. This is the formal type. But now we are writing informal letter now. So you can write I haven't. This is the friendly manner. So you can write like this. So far we saw introduction part and content. Next, concluding. What is concluding? So you have to complete the letter with the sentence like, see here, give my love to Uncle Rohit, Aunt Rani and little Robin. This is the concluding part. So you have to complete the letter with this sentence like, or give my regards to all, or please reply soon. So these are the concluding part. Once again I tell you, body of the letter has three parts: introduction, content and concluding. Introduction means, as I told you now, I hope this letter finds you well, or hi, how are you, or I received a letter. Like that you start. It is known as introduction part. Content part, what you want to write should be written here. Minimum 50 words you should write here. Then concluding part, you have to complete the letter with the words like, with the sentence like, give my regards to all, please reply soon, or give my love to Uncle Rohit. Like that you have to complete the letter. So it is known as body of the letter. Then leave one line. After writing body of the letter, leave one line. Next step is subscription. What is meant by subscription? Students, look here. Love has been written as subscription. You can write yours lovingly or yours truly. It is known as subscription. Instead of love, you can write love, or instead of love, you can write yours lovingly, yours truly. So it is known as subscription. Then leave one line. Next step is signature. So here Shalini has been written now. You write, you put your signature. So students, if you want to write a complete personal letter, means you have to follow these formats. Like this only we should write a personal letter. Personal letter is known as informal letter. This letter only you are going to write in your workbook page number 7 and 8. Write in pencil. Students, write in pencil and write neatly, because you are going to write in book only, in the workbook. Then the left side corner of the book write date. That means 28 or 29/6/2021 you can write. I have this letter writing. This letter writing I have uploaded in the teachment app as PDF. There you can see and write neatly. Now let me tell you the meaning of this letter writing and how to write. Follow my guidelines and write neatly in your workbook page number 7 and 8. First I read question. You live in a boarding school. Write a letter to your father requesting him to allow you to go on a picnic. The board letters now, students. This is question. You live in boarding school. What is meant by boarding school? Students live at school during the academic year and going home only in the holidays. Students, if I say hostel, you will understand easily. Yes, boarding school means in the school hostel is available. So you are in the hostel, you write a letter to your father to get permission to go on a picnic. This is the question. Already I have told you how to write. First you should write sender's address. That means yours address. You are in the hostel, so you write hostel address. That means Bharati Hostel, Bharati Academy, Rettipatti, Namakkal. Right. First you write question, then leave one line. Then you can write Bharati Hostel. See, wherever I write capital letters, you also should write capital letters. That is very important. So write Bharati Academy, Rettipatti, Namakkal. Students, study the spelling of Bharati Academy, Rettipatti, Namakkal. These are very important. During live sessions, I ask spelling of Bharati Academy, Rettipatti, Namakkal. Study all the things. So the first thing, this is sender's address. That means who writes letters, his or her address should be written here. So we can say sender's address. Then leave one line. Then write date 29 June, 2021. 2021. Then leave one line. After that you can write to whom are you going to write letter? To your father. So we can write dear father, my dear father. I have written my dear father. You write my dear father. It is known as salutation. In previously I have told you salutation. This is the way to say hello. Salutation. During live class I ask questions. In the salutation what we will write? You should know the answers. Salutation means my dear father, we should write. So salutation means the greetings, the way we say hello. And date. Sender's address means whose address we should write. I will ask in the live class, you should say answer. Next, see. I am well and good here and hope you to be the same there. Before that we used to write I am fine, how are you? So now I have changed. I am well means I am fine. Then I hope you to be the same there. That means I am fine, how are you? That's the meaning. Next, look at the image. Our class teacher, see I told now this is body of the letter. So body of the letter, what content should we write? We can write here. First we have written I am fine, how are you? So same meaning. I am well and good here and hope you to be the same there. Next, the content. Our class teacher has arranged a picnic to the Namakkal Fort on 5th July. All my friends are going. I too wish to join them. Our teacher has made arrangements for our transport and food. Kindly allow me to go for the picnic. Students, what is the meaning? Our class teacher has arranged a picnic. Where? To the Namakkal Fort. To the Namakkal Fort on 5th July. So all your friends are going. You wish to join them. That's why you are asking permission with your daddy. Our teacher has made arrangements. Our teacher has made all arrangements for our transport and food. Kindly allow me. So kindly grant me permission to go for the picnic. So this is the content you have written here. So the same thing you write in your workbook. Next, the concluding part. Students, next concluding part. Give my love to my mother and my little brother. So then leave one line. Then you can write, give my love to my mother and my little brother. Here we can say, convey my regards to all. So I asked about you convey my love to my mother and my little brother. That means younger brother. You can write. Then leave one line. Write yours lovingly. This is known as subscription part, because here we complete the letter. That's why we should write yours lovingly. It is known as subscription part. I will ask, what is the subscription part in the letter? Means yours lovingly, yours truly. So like that we should write. Then I have drawn line now, so that you can write your name. Students, so these are the formats to write a personal letter. So how I have written, as it is, you write in your workbook page number 7 and 8. So now I hope you have understood how to write a personal letter. Still, why should we wait? Still, why you should wait? Take a paper and write a letter to your beloved persons, like mother, father, your younger brother, elder brother, sister. So you write your beloved persons. So this is what you have to write a personal letter. So after writing, you can draw a line, then take snap and send it to me. Students, this is your workbook page number 7 and 8. Here only you should write letter writing in pencil and write neatly, then take a snap and send it to me. Students, in this listening activity, I read a passage on honesty which is said by Benjamin Franklin. You have to listen 2 times. Then complete these sentences by choosing the correct options. This one where it is means in your workbook page number 6. In your workbook page number 6, this exercise is there. I read a passage on honesty which is said by Benjamin Franklin. You have to listen 2 times. Then come here. That means take your workbook page number 6 and complete these sentences by choosing the correct options. Answers are in the passage only. So students, are you ready? Now I am going to read a passage on honesty. Benjamin Franklin, the famous leader from the history of United States of America, said, "Honesty is the best policy." People often forget that honesty is an important virtue and should be taught at a young age. The elders in the family and society should consider it their responsibility to teach children the importance of leading an honest life. However, by not checking them at a young age, we are not making them realize the importance of this virtue. It is important to learn that lying can only save us for a short while and the truth eventually does come up. We must aspire to lead an honest life and be strong enough to be honest and face the outcome of our actions rather than lie and live in fear of the truth being known in the future. Students, This is the passage. Listen twice or thrice. Then take your workbook page number 7 and write answers correctly. Then take a snap and send it to me. Next topic, punctuation. Already in previous class, that means in your 3rd standard you have studied. Just I recall you. What is punctuation? Punctuation is used to show clearly the meaning of a sentence and the pause that should be used while speaking or reading the sentence. It emphasizes the meaning of a sentence. These are the punctuation marks: full stop, comma, inverted commas, exclamation mark, question mark, and apostrophe. Punctuation marks. This is exclamatory point, that means exclamatory mark, question mark, full stop, comma, and quotation marks, inverted commas. Students, I ask you a question. What would happen if all the punctuation marks disappeared from language? Can you tell me? Yes, we cannot understand the language clearly. So punctuation is very important for successful communication. If there is no punctuation marks in a sentence or in a paragraph, we cannot understand easily. That's why punctuation plays an important role in language. Students, can you guess this is what symbol? Yes, this is exclamatory symbol. It shows strong emotion, excitement or anger. Students, can you guess what symbol is? Yes, it is comma. What work does it do? I think we should take a break for a second. When we read sentence, we should take a break for a second. Next, full stop. Its work. I think we should stop altogether. If it is full stop means we should stop. Next, exclamatory symbol. I already told. I agree that it shows strong emotions in excitement or anger. This is interrogative symbol. What are you guys talking about? It always asks question. If there is symbol, this symbol means it is a question. Next, see some examples. Students, here we see few examples. Then you will understand how the punctuation mark plays an important role in language. See the first sentence. Let's eat grandma. Do you understand? Here what we are going to eat? We are going to eat grandma. So this is wrong. Next. Let's eat grandma. So after let's eat, we should pause. So we are using comma. Then we are telling grandma. Let's eat grandma. So here you can see the important role of punctuation marks. Second sentence. A woman without her man is nothing. There is no punctuation marks in a sentence, at last only. So it doesn't give any meaning. So in proper place, if you keep punctuation marks means, then we will understand clearly. See, a woman, colon. Without her, comma, man is nothing. So without her, a man is nothing. So like that, punctuation marks plays an important role in the language. So if we learn punctuation mark clearly, then we will read and write without communication error. Students, you have a video clip for punctuation. Just watch and enjoy it and also learn it.
Comma, period, question mark, exclamation mark, comma, period, question mark, exclamation mark, punctuation mark. You got to have them in your sentence. Punctuation mark. You got to have them in all of your sentences. The comma's just a little thing that says slow down. So when you're reading in your books, pay attention now. At the end of a sentence, you'll often see a dot. We call this the period. It tells you where to stop. The question mark will ask you something you have to figure out. Like who, what, when, where, why, and how. The exclamation mark means to show strong feeling, like shouting and yelling, so make sure that you mean it! Punctuation mark. You got to have them in your sentence. Punctuation mark. You got to have them in all your sentences. Comma, period, question mark, exclamation mark, comma, period, question mark, exclamation.
Let's do the exercise of punctuation in workbook page number 6 and 7. First I read heading. Punctuate the sentences and rewrite them in the space given. Use capital letters where necessary. Students, I ask you a question. Where do we use capital letters in a sentence, do you know? Yes. At the beginning of a sentence, we should write a capital letter. Days comes means first write capital letter. If it is names means, we should write the first letter of the name as a capital letter we should write. Let's move on to the sentences. First sentence. Monia wants to be a doctor when she grows up. Here the Monia is names, no? Not only name, this is the first word of a sentence. So the first letter of your word we should write as a capital letter. Then you can go. Monia wants to be a doctor, comma, when she grows up, keep full stop. Already I have told you, if we keep proper punctuations only, readers will understand correctly. So Monia, M capital letter, Monia wants to be a doctor, comma, when she grows up, full stop. Second sentence. We saw the inspector arrest the burglar. As usual, first letter write capital letter, then start to write. We saw the inspector arrest the burglar, finally keep the full stop. Third sentence. That's a beautiful dress. Here, first letter you can write capital letter T-H-A-T and apostrophe S. Then a beautiful dress, finally keep full stop. So that's a beautiful dress. Next, fourth sentence is very important. Are you coming? Asked Rishi. Here first letter you can write or capital letter A. Are you coming? Then you can put question mark, then comma, asked Rishi, keep full stop. Rishi is a name. Already I don't know, if name comes means write first letter as a capital letter. So Rishi you can write R. So are you coming now? Here open quotation, here close quotation. Students, once again I tell you, listen carefully. First R you can write capital letter. Here open quotation. Are you coming? Put question mark, then close quotation. Then asked Rishi or capital letter, keep full stop. Do you understand? Fifth sentence. Why are they laughing? It's very simple. Write W as a capital letter. Finally you can keep question mark because it asks something. It asks questions. Why are they laughing? So W capital letter. Finally keep question mark. Remaining 6, 7, 8 do as a homework. Students, finally I tell you, do homework correctly and take a snap and send it to WhatsApp group. Do homework properly. Those who are sending homeworks, marks will be awarded it will be noted. Keep it in mind. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.